We failed. Over and over again, boy. You are our last hope. The world has too many human reviewers. They need a hand reviewer. They need you, AirHandy. Hey folks, my name is AirHandy, and welcome to Age Well. Why don't we check out this hidden block to find out what game we'll be looking at today. But we might as well review the complete saga instead. There are 3 categories to age well: presentation, gameplay, and nostalgia, with 3 scores: a minus, check, or plus. A minus for if it's aged poorly, a check for if it's about the same, and a plus for if it's actually better than what's out today. So why don't we get started with presentation. The theme of this game is Lego-fication? I mean, it's a game where you're in a Lego world, so naturally, the graphics shouldn't be that bad. I mean, how hard is it to draw a Lego? Hey, I'm only a hand. Call me crazy, but I even believe that the graphics of this game have aged wonderfully. In fact, I'd argue that they look better today than they do now. Okay, look at it like this. See this image? You can tell it's Lego. The environments aren't large, so we can focus on all the Lego parts. With the background not being as detailed as games now, the environment feels as if they're a diorama that I've made as a kid to go alongside with my Lego toys. Now look at this. Oh hey, I'm watching Batman. No, you're not. You're playing a Lego game. The environments in modern Lego games have gotten too large that they've lost their Lego feel. I mean, imagine being a kid and told you're going to Disneyland, only to end up realizing that your parents took you to the Grand Canyon with the only ride being a merry-go-round. You would feel a little disappointed. The cutscenes in this game is hilarious too, like this. The music is still great, of course, with all those great songs by John Williams. But what I really enjoy about this game, that newer games are starting to lack, are the little things, like the captain's hat here, or the fact that the Falcon accurately is depicted as being able to shoot 360 degrees, or, my favorite, being able to dance. Because of these things, I'm going to give the presentation a plus. The gameplay hasn't changed that much at all over the years either. As with all Lego games, one-button combat, and fighting is very easy. Hey, I'm only a hand. And just because combat is easy doesn't mean it's not fun. My favorite characters in Star Wars fought like a boss, so I should be able to. I mean, just look at Han Solo. Basically, this game makes you feel amazing. In my opinion, the puzzles in this game are much better than most of the newer Lego games. You see, this game has a lot less chain reaction puzzles. By chain reaction puzzle, I mean a puzzle that doesn't logically make sense. Unrelated, unpredictable events happen. Here's an example of one. See, I have no clue what the goal is in this room. I just break everything I can, pull this lever for no reason, and push this thing. Go nowhere with this swing, and so I try to pull the lever again. That somehow works, so I push this box and get it off. That allows me to get this cart, which I drive over these buttons to get to this door, which I couldn't even tell is where I need to go. Luckily, this game doesn't have much of that, like newer LEGO games. Instead, most of the puzzles are logical like this. Here, the game presents me with a goal. They also present me with these animals, which, out of curiosity, I ride, where I learn that they can launch me. Because of that, I learn that I can get up. There are also space missions, but there isn't much to say about them. There are only 6 of them, and they play about the same as other LEGO games. The only issue I really have are the boss battles. They're really simple, and you can beat them even with one hand. The boss battles in modern LEGO games are much more fun. With all this in mind, I'll give the gameplay a check. LEGO Star Wars is very nostalgic for 3 reasons. If you're playing the original, one part of the nostalgia will be because of this. Being Legos makes this game nostalgic too. I'm sure we all have fond memories of playing with Lego toys as kids. And finally, the whole Star Wars thing. I mean, see how nostalgic you feel after you see and hear all of this. Which is why I give the nostalgia a plus. With this game getting 2 pluses and 1 check, I'd recommend that you get this game off your shelf and play it right now. This game has aged very well. So because of that, I think it's time for a dance party.